tonight's job is taking off this top slide off my lathe so that I can measure the pitch and diameter of the lead screw, because the nut that the lead screw runs in is worn, and I've got a little bit of backlash on the actual feed. So before it wears out completely, I thought I should take it apart and see if I can buy a new one, which would be preferable, but I don't think I can because this is going to be a metric pitch and there only seem to be imperial ones that are available. So I then might have to turn one and see if I can make out of a bit of phos bronze. So anyway, first things first, I've just actually done it. There's a nut to come off the back there, I've taken that off. Now I'm going to take this off the taper turning attachment, disengage the taper turning attachment, and well, go from there. Bit of trial and error, never had it apart before. This is the order of stuff that came off the back. There's a nylock nut, there's then like a cone washer, and then a bearing there, ball bearings within a cage. I've taken the back tool post off and I've now slackened this. Another one of those bearings there. So I think what I need to do is undo the clamps there and there on the taper turning attachment and slide this out. I think I only ever used the taper turning attachment once, but might not actually have to undo them because that adjusts the actual taper. Might just knock through. We'll give it a try. Alright, this is all moving independently, so this bit slides on that part, so that moves there, and then the bottom part slides within this bracket, so it's a case of just knocking it a bit either way, get it moving, because it is moving, but you know, get moving freely and knock that apart. Need the bottom one out first, then this can move to the back. Nearly out now. This is quite slack on the top slide, so it's just getting this last bit moved through. Right, I've got this knocked that through now, so hopefully that'll just come off on there, from there should I say. So I'll get all this cleaned out, obviously. I'll take them not bearing off so I won't lose it, and I suspect now I need to take this front carrier off. Alright, that's winding it out that way. I need 2 hands for this. Right, that's the lead screw out. It will be worn. It's only a single start thread, which is good, not a twin start. If twin start would have been twice the machining to cut an internal thread in a nut, so a single start, that's good news. So I'm undoing this central nut, or bolt should I say now, because I believe this bolts straight into the, yes it does, you can see there, you can see the phos bronze nut that's worn, so that keeps that. It's about to come off now. I've got to loosen the jibs, the grub screws for the gib strips when I can speak, and the nuts now just at the back here, so a bit of a pull and that should come off. Well, in fact I haven't actually removed it, I've just kept it to there because the nut's out now, and I better give all that a good clean. Better just mark that so I know which way around it was. So that's the nut with the, I presume it's an Acme thread. So that's probably what I'm going to have to make. Deep joint. Well, in fairness, it's nowhere near as bad as I thought it would be. But that's the fore and aft. If I can hold it there. Let's give me the backlash. But it really isn't. Don't get me wrong, there's wattle in it. But it's really not awful, which my fear was. So that will last a lot longer than I thought it was going to. However, still need to make one. So first off, need to measure the pitch and diameter. Get it in focus. Pitch and diameter of this screw. Well, I'm going to have to do some more exploring. It's measuring as 3/4 inch diameter, or 19.04 mil. The thread gauge, of course, what I've got is, you know, not an Acme shape, so it seems to be 5 mil pitch if you were saying it's a 19 mil shaft, or it's 5 TPI, and I think the 5 TPI is a better fit, and I'm really swaying towards it being 3/4, with it being exactly 750 thou. So I could do with finding out what size the metric one was, so I can eliminate that, because then if it is imperial, me luck's in, I can just buy a new one of them, and that saves an awful lot of messing about. Because of course it's not just a matter of cutting the thread, it's not square, it would appear to be on a slight taper. This distance, I don't know how critical it is. It won't be super critical, but it's got to locate quite nicely in there, so there'll be an awful lot of filing and buggering about or milling. So if I can buy one, it just saves me a whole heap of grief.